Hi, I'm Kristin Duncan with Keller Williams Advantage Realty in Greater Orlando, Florida. And today I want to talk about, from a seller perspective, should you do an open house or forego the open house? It's a question I get a lot of the time. So usually the seller's number one concern is people coming through the open house that aren't serious. They do show up. I will tell you, I have never had anything stolen from an open house. We've never had a criminal activity from an open house, knock on wood. So I feel pretty secure in the open houses. However, you will have some nosy neighbors come in and take a look. I do advise all of our sellers to put anything away that could attract sticky fingers, prescriptions, money, jewelry, firearms, anything of value. Just no reason to have it out in the open during an open house, and usually things go just fine. So let's talk the strong advantages of an open house. One of the questions I get is, if a buyer is serious, aren't they going to see the house with their agent anyways? And the answer is usually yes, they will come and see the open house or see the property. However, the advantage of an open house is something that I call the auction mentality. And that means that when you see someone else like something you like, sometimes you want it just a little bit more. So what we're trying to do with an open house is create a bidding war would be great. That would be the number one thing. Just create some heightened interest, maybe a little more sense of urgency. When you walk into a house, you love it, but you see someone else discussing where to put the furniture, or they can see their kids' play set fitting in the backyard. It kind of gets your attention because you don't want that house to get away from you, especially in today's seller's market. But from a seller perspective, that is a good thing. So we want to create some of that competition. So I do believe strongly in open houses. Our team does always try to station 2 agents if it's a large owner-occupied home, so that if someone's in the master bedroom and someone comes in the front door, we can keep an eye on them. We also ask everyone to sign in. Of course, they can fib about their details, but I do think it gives a little bit more of a sense of security that we are watching things. A lot of homeowners have cameras, have Ring doorbells, so now we even have more footage than ever of who is entering the home, when, what we might be able to match up their name to. But again, I personally have not had any criminal activity linked to open houses, nothing stolen, so I'm a big fan because it seems to do more good than it does harm. It's kind of, if someone walks through your home that isn't serious, I guess I don't see that as a huge disadvantage. I would rather have 2 serious people walk through at the same time and see each other liking the house. I think it helps way more than it hurts. Also, I love the fact that we are there, the listing team, to answer questions about the property. When an agent shows it with their buyer, usually they don't like the seller or the listing agent to be present. Myself included, I like to show houses to my buyers. We come prepped with printouts of the property, we've asked some details on the property, maybe run permits, but not all agents do that. So I think it's a big advantage that if someone is really serious, wants to get in right away to see the house, that the listing agent is there to answer questions. They can kind of view it, on their own or with their agent, but we are there to answer questions if something comes up. So again, to me, another huge advantage of having the open house is they have multiple opportunities to view the house. They can always come back again next week with just their agent, or if their husband didn't want to come. Another advantage is for the sellers that we can direct all of your opening showings, your opening weekend showings, to the open house, so that we don't have to disturb you 10 times on one Saturday saying, hey, someone's coming at 11, someone's coming at 2 o'clock. Kind of funnel everybody there at the same time. We can do a 3 or 4 hour open house, and it's going to make your life a whole lot easier. Ideal situation for us in the seller's market that we're currently in is that we list on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We hold an open house Saturday and or Sunday that first weekend. We have found the ideal time frame is about 12 to 3. I think most people's morning activities are done by 12, but then after 3, they're kind of getting ready for the evening activities if they're going out to dinner or to see a movie or something. So we are strong believers in holding open houses from at least 12 to 3 on one of the opening weekend days. So I hope this helps you understand open houses a little bit better and how they can be advantageous to you, the seller. If you have any questions, please let us know.